Hey guys, this is Brian Kingdeski, and I want to put a video together to help you get through the next 30 days. I don't want you just to survive the next 30 days, I want you to thrive in the next 30 days. So we're going to put together 4 videos. In each video, we're going to have a PDF attached. I'm going to share some tools that I use personally every day that have just helped me get through my life, the struggles and stuff that I've had in my life, and to help me be a better person. I know things are crazy right now. I know there's so much fear with what's going on. There's a lot of stress going on in your lives. I see it all over social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and it's on the news. Everyone's posting, and it's a lot of fear, and people, quite frankly, just don't know what to do during these times. So one thing I would like you to do is, if you have something, if somebody shares something negative with you, a post or something like that, don't reshare it. Let it stop with you. The more we share this negativity, the fear, the more fearful people become. I've got a lot of friends, dear friends that I love, and I know they're stressed out. Some of my family members are stressed out, and it affects everybody at different ages. And I have never seen so much fear in my life. I mean, we just went through the crash, 10 years ago, and now we're having to go through this. So it's kind of crazy. We fought through the crash. We rebuilt our businesses and our families, and we put so much effort, and here we are again. So and I get that, but I think that if we can focus on the positive, we can help get through this. We can stay active and stay focused. I think we can get through this. So I tell you what, some of the positive stuff that has come of this is you see it a lot when you're driving around. You see families out together. You see a father and son, they're playing catch, and mom is walking their kids, and you just see so many people are out and about. People are active. They're riding their bikes, and they're climbing mountains, and they're just out and about doing stuff outdoors. I kind of think about this time, when I grew up, things were way simpler. We didn't have cell phones, and we were forced to interact. Families are spending time together. They're at home, and parents are playing with their kids, and they're spending time. They're in the same room. People are actually sitting down at the dinner table, and they're sharing a meal together. I tell you what, if you're a new parent, that's probably one of the best things that we ever did with our family, is that we were very purposeful. We had a meal together with our family every night. So that's a side note, but sharing a meal with your family, sharing space with your family is awesome. So all this is happening, that's a positive thing. I know I talked to my wife. She shared with me that during these last 3 or 4 weeks, it's been good for her. She feels grounded, and she feels she's getting stuff done. People are around their house. They're painting their houses. I've got so many friends painting their houses. I don't know why, but it's something that they're doing. They're doing yard work, and they're fixing stuff around their house, and they're getting projects done. That's all good. I know a lot of you have been forced to not work, and you have to stay at home. But those who have not, like myself, I fix and flip properties, and I do real estate, so we're kind of moving along with business as usual, which is a good thing. And we're super busy right now. Believe it or not, if you're hearing that real estate's slow and no one's buying houses, I track on my sheets back there. Last year at this time, we had about 19,000 active homes on the MLS. And now we have about 14,000. So our inventory is very low. Interest rates are very low. So real estate's good. So things are moving. Just a little side note. So for me personally, things are still rolling along. But if they're not for you, I'm also spending time, and I'm working on projects that I've been wanting to do for about 5 years. So I've been putting together some information and some tips and courses and stuff like that for my real estate business, and doing some stuff with personal development. And I've been wanting to work on these projects forever. So I encourage you to be very useful during this time, and not just sit around and watch Netflix, not just doink away hours on social media. Be active, be purposeful. So if there's something that you've been putting off forever, get to it, jump on it, spend your time. It's going to be way better that 30 days from now, if you can look back, and if you've spent time on something that's purposeful, that's going to help you in the future self of you, then do it. Don't sit around and be fearful. Stay busy, stay active. Don't watch the news. Okay, so I do my morning routine, which I'm gonna share a little bit about that, and then I shower, go to the office, and then I come home, I eat, I maybe will turn on 10-15 minutes to catch up, watch Trump if there's anything that's urgent that I need to know about, and then I turn it off. You're gonna hate yourself in 30 days if you haven't done anything for yourself, haven't done anything for your business, haven't done anything with your wife, your kids. Just be present, be there. Like I said, I've attached the PDF to this video, and I'm gonna do 4 different videos. Here's something that I want you to do for the next 30 days. I call this my morning routine. I'm not sure if you guys have a morning routine, but I want you guys to give this a try for the next 30 days, okay? When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do not touch my phone, okay? The phone, we'll talk about when you can pick up your phone, but for now, don't touch your phone, okay? What I do is I wake up, brush my teeth, do something cold. So if you're brave enough and you want to jump in your cold pool right now, fine, you can do it. You want to take a quick cold shower, you can do it. I'm not that brave, so what I do is I'll splash cold water on my face, my arms, my neck, and I just try to wake myself up. The next thing I'll do is I'll go in the kitchen and I'll grab a cold glass of water, drink the full glass of water, and I'll get my metabolism rolling. And then after that, I'll sit down on the couch, get my books ready, and I just sit there for a second and I kind of just collect myself, pray a little bit, and then I get right into reading. So I like to read probably 45 minutes to an hour a day. I read a couple different books. The first one I read every day is my Bible, and then I'll pick a book that I like, whether it's I'm learning a new thing, if I doing something with real estate, personal development. I'll read a couple different books at a time, and I like to read. Believe it or not, if you can do this, if you read 15 minutes a day, you're going to read about 20 to 25 books a year. If you don't put anything new into your body, into your mind, you're going to be the same person you are 1 year from now. So you think about it, you're reading just 15 minutes a day. That's not a tall task, okay? At the end of the year, you're gonna have 20 to 25 different books in your brain, new things that you learn. You're gonna be a new person. You're gonna be a better person. So reading is huge for me. So after I'm done reading, I then have a goal book that I review, and some of the stuff that I'm gonna give you in the next 4 videos, I'm gonna share that. And I've been doing it for years. It's totally transformed my life from where I used to be to where I am now. So I'll review my goals, and then after I'll do some meditation. I'll do some praying, and there's this one website. It's called mindmovies.com. They have a matrix video on there. It's basically a bunch of different videos that have short 3-minute videos that you watch. And it's basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to reprogram your mind. A lot of you, if you're like me, you grew up and you have this whole past that me personally, I just wanted to change. And so I do what I do because I want to change that stuff, those bad habits, and I just want to rewrite and reboot that script. So I focus a lot on that. So after that, then I get up and I'm going to do some stretching. I drink some more water. Obviously I love coffee, so I'm drinking my coffee, and I have a cup or so every day. And then after that, it's time to get active. So I'll do some stretching, and during this time, because the gyms are closed and all that stuff, we've all had to get creative. And so I found a guy on YouTube that I love. His name is Chris Heria. So on there, he has a short 7-minute workout that he says do this every day. And so I've been doing that, and then I also do some more of his videos depending on what day it is and body parts like that. So let's just say you guys aren't working out, you're not in the habit. I just want you to start basic. Do his 7-minute video every day for the next 30 days. Do my daily routine every day for the next 30 days. Okay, so his video, it's super intense, but it's 7 minutes long. It's easy to do. There's no excuses saying working out's too long. Just do that every single day, and it literally starts your metabolism. You'll feel your body just getting energized and just pumped up just off of that short 7-minute video. It seems like it's not possible, but trust me, it is. So do that video, and then after that, because it's so nice outside, I've been doing my stretching outside. I've been doing my video outside. I recommend that if you can do it in the grass. There's a whole thing called grounding, which the book here, it's called Sleep Smarter. One of your reads that you guys can do, this is one. It's a great book, and it's going to talk about a lot of how your body works. I know it says sleep smarter, it doesn't talk all about sleep. There's many different things, many different about your body, your metabolism, how your clock works in your body, your natural, when you go into bed, and it tells you when to go to bed and when to wake up, and it talks a lot about the science behind that. Awesome book. Another book, it's called The Slight Edge. This is a really easy read. These are one of the 2 books. I've got others that are my pillars, but this book, The Slight Edge, should be a read that you can be doing during this time. The premise of the book is, if there's a line here and you're doing whatever category it is, say you're working out or you want to get healthy. So this stuff is easy to do and it's easy not to do. But if you're doing it, whatever it is, if you're doing it or you're not doing it, over time, it's going to show the results. So say you're doing this simple 7-minute video every day, and over a period of time, you're going to see results if you do it every day. The same timeline, this is easy to do and easy not to do. If you don't do it, you're basically going to see the results of not doing it. Your body's not going to be as healthy. You're not going to be energetic. All the results of not working out and being healthy. Same thing happens with savings, or your business, or you're putting time with your spouse or your family. It's the same thing. It's a slight edge. It's easy to do and it's easy not to do. Read that book. It's awesome. So I've done my stretching outside. If you want, you could read outside. It's beautiful right now. I've done my workout outside. I'm outside, I'm on the grass. I got my shoes off. I'm grounded. I'm feeling good. And so then basically I'm going inside and I'm going to eat breakfast. I like to do my workout fasted. That's also going to help you burn calories if you're wanting to do that with your body. When it comes to the meal, if you're wanting to gain weight, then your meal is going to look different than if you want to lose weight. But you're going to make healthy choices, obviously, eggs, oatmeal, healthy stuff, fruit, protein shakes, different things that you can do. I'm not going to list off. If you want to look at some nutrition, go to Chris Heria's website, and he has plenty of stuff on the website about nutrition. So then I'm showering, and then I'm going off to work. Okay, so that's my morning routine. As promised, we talked about not picking up your phone at all when you first wake up. And then I said, I'll let you know when you can pick up your phone. Now is the time that you can pick up your phone. You've got your mind straight. You've done all your morning routine. You've had a nice, great, healthy meal. You've worked out. You've showered. Now you've gotten dressed, and then now you can pick up your phone. If there's anything urgent, you can answer it, and then you're off to doing your stuff. Big tip is, do not pick up your phone. Stay focused, stay present. You'll have a successful day. If you follow it for the next 30 days, you will see results. Okay, so as promised, PDF number 1, we're going to talk about the gratitude and thankful list. Okay, so this is something that I implemented probably about 15 years ago. I come up with a list and then I review it every day in my morning routine in my goal book. This is going to help you when you're thankful and when you're grateful. Your outlook on life is so much better. When problems come your way, if you're not doing this small activity, those problems become really big, okay? When you're thankful and you have lots of gratitude, then when issues come up, you can blow them off. I know things are hard, especially right now, but if you sit down and you take this PDF and you write down stuff that you're thankful for, it could be, I would pick your major areas. So you're talking about your family, your health, your spouse, maybe your parents, maybe your job. Just stay with stuff like that, your major categories, but list anything that you're thankful for. In this hard time, you may sit on the couch. It may be a struggle for you to come up with something that you're thankful for. But I'm telling you that there's plenty of things to be thankful for. I'm thankful that, through all these tough times in my life, throughout my whole life, younger, and this stuff I went through in my life in college, and then with your family, and then the crashes and work, and I could go on and on with stories and stuff like that of my life. And I feel like I've lived many different lives, but I can tell you, God has always been there. In all these crazy times, at the end of the day, God has been there. So I can rest on that. Is a huge one for me. I kind of get emotional when I talk about this. You kind of get emotional when you talk about things that you're thankful for. So that's a good thing. But I'm thankful for my spouse. I'm thankful for my family and my parents. And there's so many things to be thankful for. Better finish this up before I start crying on you. So do your thankful list, review it every day, do all this that we talked about for the next 30 days, and there's going to be a PDF attached of the gratitude and thankful list, and then we're going to do 3 other videos that also going to have PDFs, and we'll talk a little bit in those videos and explain kind of what they are, and then give you some tools and tips on how to do it. So thank you for listening. I just want to encourage you, it's going to be okay. We've all been through. If you guys look back at all the hard things that are in your life that you've been through, know that you came through those, and those, you know, those are now in the past, and we can talk about, yeah, that happened, and now you're stronger from it. So don't live in fear. Do not let this happen. I'm telling you right now, continue to live your life, work in your job, work in your family, get closer to God, do the things you need to be doing, but do not be afraid, okay? I won't have any sympathy for you if you're afraid, because you have been given every gift in the world not to be afraid. Don't be afraid. God loves you, your family loves you, you can do it, and we're gonna get through these next 30 days together.